gonna give this a shot. So that was about maybe an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, knocking out this 51 by 81 garden with this 3032E John Deere tractor. It's a good little tractor. It seems pretty strong. Got 32 horsepower, which is pretty good. We kind of overbought when I got my lawnmower, which is a John Deere as well. It's an X730, and it's got almost 25 horsepower, so it's actually really close to this, but it's obviously the next size down, because we got a lot of mowing, a lot of thick grass to mow. That was what we could afford when we started. So I like this little tractor. It did a great job. But as you can see, I got it all tilled. I might go over it a few more times. I've got this the rest of the day until about 3 o'clock to come back to pick it up. So I'm going to do some odds and ends with it probably. And if I knew that I was going to be able to get it today, I probably would have ordered some gravel for the driveway and filling in some holes and stuff, which I still may run and get, or try and find somebody that can drop some off here before 3 o'clock and get that and use this. I will warn you that if you end up doing this, you make sure that your garden plot's someplace where you can actually get out to the other side of it, or only till the area that you want and leave the edges. Because I got real close, and a couple times I kind of, if I had to do it again, I would have just marked the corners with I wouldn't have put the fence up yet, I guess is what I'm getting at. But now that I have the garden established, I don't know that I'll ever need the big tiller again. So putting the fence up, I really was thinking that I was going to be using hand tilling this, but this worked out really good because it saved me a ton of backbreaking work. It costs significantly more, but I'm going to be able to use this the rest of the day. Kind of putz around. I'm going to try and see if I can't get the other garden kind of cleaned up a little bit and see if I can't do something with it. But this is just a tiller from I don't know where they got it from, but you can buy one of these tillers. It's a 5 foot wide garden tiller. It's a county line, so I'm assuming it came from like Tractor Supply or a store like that. But it's a handy little thing. If I knew that I was going to be doing lots of this, over and over and over again, I probably would purchase one because it saves a ton of time. And like, if I had done this by hand, I probably would have had like 2 or 3 passes done, and I'd have to go back over and do it again. So this is very handy if you're breaking in ground for the first time and you don't want to broad fork it, and you actually want to have it tilled, because what will be the next thing is we'll be covering this with a black fabric with the weed mat, just covering the entire thing, and then planting out the garden from there. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'll get some video of that, but yeah, highly recommended if you're able to. This place that that I rented this from, delivered it. I went down there, I called them and then went down there, had to give them my license and obviously a payment, credit card or whatever, and then they delivered it probably half an hour after that. They brought it up here, dropped it off. The guy asked me if I needed any instructions on it, and he took off, and he'll be back at 3 o'clock to pick it up. They'll load it and all that. The only thing that I need to make sure I do is kind of clean it off, because it was clean when it got here, so I'm going to spray it down before I'm done. But it worked great. Highly recommended especially if you're in a bind for time. It also was cheaper than going out and buying a brand new tiller. So you do you. Here on out, I'll probably have a tiller to tinker with, so I'll get one that I can work on, try and get to work, and then I'll be able to do this. It won't take quite as long because the ground's already been broken up. So thanks for watching. This is just a real quick video on using the John Deere 3032E with a tiller attachment to get the garden prepped. See you guys in the next video.